like a ball.
The last video got canceled. This is the last one. I'm tired, man. I'm almost done. It's about to be 10 more minutes. I'm done with my walk. This is a 40-minute walk that I'm doing since I cannot play basketball or work out. So that means I gotta do like a 40-minute walk daily. So I was like, well, let me make videos while I do this walk. So, anyways, what I was saying. So yeah, in order to show a guy that you could live without him, because it's important, because when somebody knows that you could depend without them, you know what they do? They panic. They sort of, it's kind of like when you have it, it's kind of like how you treat your employees when they're immigrants and they don't have a visa, as opposed to when they're not immigrants and they have a visa and they're not afraid to lose their job. You can easily manipulate a family, a father of 5 who has kids to do whatever you want because he has a lot to lose, you know? So that's the same way, is that the reason why you feel manipulated is because you have a lot to lose, which his validation, you know? And so it's, if you're not in it, before you get into those relationships, you have to make a mental effort to have that distance between you and that person. And if you have that chemistry with them, even if you feel that chemistry, try to remain a little rational. I know it's hard for you ladies, I know. But try to remain a little rational and look for those things that you will and will not accept in the person. Like saying, all right, is he crazy? Is he broke? Does he have ambition? Does he watch Mindful Attraction and all that sort of stuff? But generally though, man, it's a big part, is that the biggest problem that you guys always tell me is that when you like the guy, you push him away, right? And so for some reason, you guys have the ability to create, you know, attraction in someone, but for some reason, when you like the guy, you can't do it. Why is that? It's because of this one principle. When you find a guy you like, it's almost like you found a treasure. I remember when I had a check of $2,000 and I had to mail it to my ex-girlfriend, not ex-girlfriend, but a girl that I used to see. I was so afraid that I was gonna lose that check of $2,000 that I lost it on my way to the USPS, to the mailing place. I lost it because I was so afraid. You know, because it was so much money. It was like trembling in my hand. And then I realized I dropped it. I went back and found it. But I was so afraid of losing it that I lost it. It's like when you're not trying to get injured, you get injured. So it's the same way. It's like when you're so afraid of losing the guy because you found the guy. You see, it's the realization that you found the guy. And so because it's kind of like when you're the teacher and your son is your student. And so because he's your son, you already just pass him. You know, you just pass him because he's your son. So that's what happens. That when you feel that you have chemistry with a guy, you just sort of want him to pass. You know, you want him to pass, and so you just say, you know what, fuck it, fuck all the negative flaws. Like this is too perfect. You know what, fuck it, he's a good person. You know. So that's so when you rationalize that in your head, you sort of go into a scarcity mentality. You know, like you get scarce because you think you found something special. You think that you finally found what you were looking for. But in reality, if you get some context and some perspective, and you're seeing other people and comparing him to other people and stuff like that, and actively looking for flaws, you realize that, you know, it's not that big of a deal. But it's important to do it early, in the beginning, because the deeper you go, the harder it is to see through the mirage. You know, the harder it is to see through the illusion that your mind creates. You know, because when you are in need, your mind amplifies that which relieves your needs. For example, when you're hungry, whatever food that is becomes really tasty. I mean, holy shit, like whatever food you're eating, you can eat a rat. If you're really hungry, haven't eaten in days, you can even eat a human being. When you haven't drank water in days, the first sip you take could be a gallon, you may not even notice. Like, that's how it is. It's kind of like when you're really hungry for something, you consume a lot, and you can't even help it. You don't even notice you're doing it. So that's the same thing that happens, you know? When you're not in an emotional place and you find a relationship, it becomes like a drug, like an escape. Like, fuck, like, even though my life sucks, I found someone, you know? Like, I found someone who could make me feel good. Even though I haven't achieved my goals, he can make me feel good by validating me, by giving me what I never had, right? And so you sort of lose yourself, because then to maintain this feeling, this feeling that you finally got and that you didn't work for that much because you just had to find them. You didn't. You're just looking for a transformation. You're just looking to find yourself through this. The truth is that you can't find yourself through a relationship because the other person is also trying to find themselves. You find yourself through challenging yourself, through finding emotional walls and conquering them, through setting goals and struggling to set it and transforming yourself in the process of achieving your goals. That's how you transform yourself, not the opposite way around, not through finding somebody that validates you. No, you transform yourself through finding, through finding your purpose and achieving it and making that your number one thing. Thank you, BG, for the donation. Getting over heartbreak. I'm trying to work. It's hard. It's pretty much what I'm telling you right now. Getting over heartbreak. Focus on achieving your goals, man. If you want revenge, then make revenge something you could work on. For example, make revenge getting in shape. Make revenge getting healthier. Because then what's going to happen is that even though you get a revenge, you're seeing progress. You're making progress. You're seeing yourself progress. And that progress, yeah, sure, you get a revenge, but without even knowing it, you're also improving. And when you improve in whatever that is, it produces personal pride. It's like when I draw, I see the improvement of my drawing. So it isn't just drawing that makes me feel good. It's seeing the improvement of my drawing. And you only improve when you practice deliberately, when you have a consistent schedule, when you have a routine, when you have a goal, when you have an ambition and all that sort of stuff. That allows you to practice, but practice consistently. Such a nice day today, man. I swear to God, it's such a nice day. I don't know why. It's such a nice day. It's like a beautiful mist, It's a very beautiful day. How do you stay rational when you like someone? It's so hard. Keep making mistakes. You got to think long term. You see, you turn irrational when you stop thinking of your overall goal and you focus on your problems. That's how you turn irrational. You turn rational when you think of your long-term goal. So then when you decide in the moment, your decision making isn't rapid, but rather based on the long-term goal, right? So let's say, for example, let's say that somebody stole your wallet, right? And your goal is to become an artist, right? Somebody stole your wallet, right? And then you say, all right, then somebody stole my wallet. So how can I use this moment to help me with my goal? So maybe because he stole your wallet, maybe it forces you to work extra hard on more canvases, so it increases your production flow, because that pain of losing that money makes you want to sort of make up for it by being more creative, whatever the hell that is. But when you ask yourself, how can I benefit from this? I mean, there's no reason for you to grow from that, So yeah. Anyways, to stay rational. So pretty much you just have to remember your goal, and make all of your decisions based on the long-term goal. That's pretty much how you remain rational. That is the only way for you to remain rational, because it allows you to stay focused on the point and not let like the little distractions that try to distract you from looking away, Like your goal should be to just keep looking at the prize and not look away, Like, yeah. It's not going?
Oh, that's funny.
What's up?
YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I'm making a video now. Yeah. Yeah. What was I saying? So yeah, that's how that rolls. He doesn't like needing this. Can you guys help him notice that he missed my super chat? Which super chat did you? I'm sorry, let me see. Oh, B? I mean, I don't know. I mean, which one was yours? Oh, shit. Let me see. Annie, I don't see the question that you sent. Because the problem was that the last video, You may have sent a super chat. 1 second. Shit is about sex on second date.
Let me ask you something.
What's up?
So, I not really follow because I don't really use YouTube like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I look at some of your videos. When you're reading The Art of Seduction, what is something that you could probably like? The best way to actually learn something from the book.
I mean, it is a lot of theory behind it. I mean, I think the last few, the first half of the book isn't good.
The beginning half.
Yeah, it's just storytelling. But after that, about tactics about choose the right victim or create pain and stuff like that. Those are valid. Yeah, you just gotta read it and.
Because I'm initially in the first half, and I know the second half is probably gonna be
more practical.
More practical.
Yeah, it's more practical. Yeah.
Because after a while, I got tired of reading the book, so I started listening to the audiobook.
Yeah, the audio was good.
I stopped that, and I just started listening to the 50th Power, which
okay.
I found really good.
Yeah.
So I've been listening to the 50th Power because I'm waiting to get the actual physical copy.
Yeah.
But I feel bad because I didn't finish.
The
my
other
goal
one
was to finish the other one
Hey,
first.
man, they're all good books, so I get it. But generally, though, the first half of the book, the last half of the book is really good. So you should check that out. And yeah, they work. So you just gotta find a way to apply and stuff like that.
I'm trying to apply a lot of
Yeah. Anyways, I gotta make a video now. I mean, be safe, man.
Yeah, you're ready.
Yeah. Let me see. The question that you asked, maybe it was, look, if I go on, when I'm done with the video, what I'm gonna do then is I'm going to look at the last question. I'm gonna look at the last super chats, and I could find the question there. So I'll answer it, but not in this video. But I don't know. Guys, I mixed up with the fuck boys. Value. What's that? Let me see. I'm looking for questions. Second date. Post it, but make it super chats or caps. Make super chats. And an answer. Yo, I don't see no super chats here. Nope. Alright, man. If you guys want one-on-one coaching individually, go to mindfulattraction.org/endgame-coaching. If you guys want to support the channel, you can purchase my online course and all that sort of stuff. And you guys be safe, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, ladies. So this is the course that all of you guys have been asking me for, and it is the psychological game of attraction. This is pretty much the course that will make any man beg to want to commit with you. This is the course that I wish, I'll be honest with you, if I was a woman, this is the kind of course that I want, because it's a course that's specifically geared to help you understand how guys fall in love and how to do it in a systematic way that's almost predictable, right? So let me show you guys how this course is set up. By the way, there's a 30-day money back guaranteed on this course. So if you guys don't like it, you guys will get money back. Look, let me show you how it's done, right? So it's split up in a few sections. The first section is the introduction, obviously, what to expect from it. After that is I'm giving you an understanding of the psychology of attraction, right? Because you need to understand that dating is a game. You need to think strategically, that there are certain laws of human nature that you cannot break, and just a few things of why people love each other. You know, it's very important to have a realistic expectation. After that, we go into the we go into the 3 phases of every relationship. They all go in these 3 phases, and these phases could overlap each other at times, right? The first phase is the pre-honeymoon period. It is when you first know the person, or it is when you're becoming acquaintance with the guy, or it is when you guys broke up and are back together, or it is when you guys had a long period of you guys not knowing each other, and now you guys want to rekindle things. This works in any point of the relationship that you need to spark interest and curiosity. So these videos are specific for that. Specific
to create curiosity, how to get to know the guy the right way, using your nonverbals, how to create a powerful reputation. It's truly powerful stuff. After that is the honeymoon period. This honeymoon period is how to get from curiosity to interest to creating a deep connection. So all of these videos are specifically geared to that. Not the 30, no. These specific videos are there for this phase. And this phase is any phase. You guys are having a good, happy moment. You guys just got back together, and now you feel that peak. You feel that happiness that you guys felt. That's what this is, right? So these videos are there for that, creating a lonely fantasy, the preemptive breakup, the triangle of love, using words to control these men. It's powerful stuff. After that is the post-honeymoon period. And again, is a short list of videos because these videos are there to solidify the connection that you already created. So if you just had an incredible moment, or you just came out of a vacation with a guy and everything went well, you better use this phase, because if you don't do this, he's going to become disenchanted. It's just how it is. These are very specific videos, and if you and all you gotta do is just say, all right, where am I? I tell you where you guys are, and you just watch the video. It's pretty much like being coached by me. You got some bonus videos: stop being nice, dealing with the inevitable, how to deal with breakup, how to deal with getting over a dude. This is the how to overcome manipulation, identifying manipulation, deterring manipulation, defending yourself against manipulation, what to do if you're already in a manipulative relationship, and how to avoid them through detachment. It's pretty much an extremely succinct and laser focused course. Not one waste of motion. That's why I love it. And there's a 30-day money back guarantee if you guys don't like it. No questions asked, people. All right. And if you guys want to support this channel, this is how you support it. And I hope you guys enjoy this. All right. See you guys inside.